Hello, my friend Ben.
What's up, bro? How's everything going?
I can't complain. Everything is going well here. What about you? What have you been up to?
I've already had a class today in the morning, and I've unfortunately been on the toilet as well quite a lot. I seem to have the runs. I don't know if you know that expression,
The
the
runs,
runs.
like diarrhea?
I have a little bit of the runs, yes, unfortunately.
Okay. Okay. So that's a problem in the morning to stay there a long
It's
time.
not it's not really the way you want to start the morning, is it?
No, 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 no. Nobody likes that way to start the day. Maybe having a great
Nobody
breakfast.
likes, nobody likes,
Nobody
remember?
likes, nobody likes starting the day that way. The best way is to have a great breakfast.
I don't know.
What kind of breakfast do you like to have in the morning?
Why did you laugh after that question? What was so funny about that?
Because I don't know, maybe people is wondering what Ben likes
People
to.
are.
People are wondering what Ben likes to eat in the morning to teach English.
I'm not a big breakfast guy, or brekkie, we often say in Australia. I'm not a big brekkie guy. I like light things. Like I often eat a yogurt and a banana. That's it.
That's all.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm the opposite. I like to eat a lot of food in the morning, and then at dinner not to eat a lot of food, just few things to go to hit the sack.
Do you like and you work in a hydroelectric plant, right?
Why are you laughing now?
Because I'm just imagining, because you work in this hydroelectric plant where they generate electricity for the city.
Exactly.
And you're working like on site, right, with a bunch of guys away from their families. So are you all sleeping in like one room? Is there like a big room full of like 20 guys or 100 guys or something?
What's going on in your brain, my friend?
Or do you all have an individual room, or what is the situation there?
Okay, we have each one of us. We have a room, a specific room, like a small house, like with kitchen, bedroom.
You each of you have like a small apartment or house.
Exactly. So don't worry about that. Like,
That's very fancy.
yes.
And
We have many good things here, like a swimming pool, but it is not working now because we need to fix it. But we have a swimming pool. We have spaces to play soccer, basketball.
For those of you, sorry to interrupt, mate. For those of you who don't know, Joffrey is from Ecuador, and he lives in a city called Cuenca, right? And you work in a hydroelectric plant about 2.5 hours from Cuenca.
Exactly, you are right.
From Monday to Friday.
Exactly.
So you don't see your family from Monday to Friday, and then on the weekends you return to stay with them.
Exactly.
And so, in this hydroelectric plant, you've got like, you work from like 9 to 5, and then you've got the rest of the night off. Is that how it works, or?
Exactly, from 7:30 to 6:30 with 2 hours for the lunch time.
And what do you normally do, like during the night, or after finishing work? What do you guys normally do alone?
Okay, I like to study English, and I like to play the guitar. So sometimes I go to the gym, or I go to the swimming pool.
They have quite good facilities there, it sounds like.
Yes. Someday you need to come here to sleep with 25 guys in the same room.
It's a very appealing invitation, I must admit. And so, like, once you clock off, that means to finish. Once you clock off, that means to finish your workday. Once you clock off, you then go to everybody goes to their individual like apartments and does their own thing, or do you guys meet up like somewhere? Is there like a group Is it like a community dinner or like where everybody eats, or how does it work?
No, yes, the company give us
Gives.
the company gives us the food, like the lunch, breakfast in a cafeteria, should I say?
Cafeteria, yeah.
Cafeteria. So all of us, we go there to have food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So we
And then after
together.
that, everybody does their own thing. Like, oh, do you invite people over to your little apartment and say, hey, do you want to play cards or something, or do you want to listen to music? Do you want to have a drink? Can you
Yes,
drink on site or not?
yes. We can do whatever we want. Like play soccer, play poker, play basketball, and equaboli. It's a specific way to play something like volleyball, but it is called equaboli. So
And for
there are
example,
many
do you have like
activities.
do you have sleepovers? Like, hey, come, you can stay at my place tonight, and you stay at their place, and then do you have sleepovers like that?
No. Because we live like close to each other, so
Are they just like little? I'm just trying to picture exactly what you have. They're literally like small little houses, one next to each other, like this.
exactly, like 2 or 3 meters from each other. Like the house is
And
here, and the next one is 3
how many
meters
houses
from.
are there?
Oh, good question. I don't know. 50, 60.
But you told me there's like 80 guys on site. So how does that
Yes,
work if there's
but
only
there
50
are like
houses?
there are these tiny houses, but there is like a building, a big building with rooms, individual rooms with bathroom too. So there is another way
Well, I
to.
think I would prefer to have my own little house. How do you, who do they put in that big building with just the room? Like, do they put like the new guys there?
No, in
Like,
the building, yes, there are the new guys. There are uh, the people in charge of the security. They live there. The people that work, people that work in the cafeteria, people that
okay,
work.
so people with the shitty positions get the shitty accommodation, basically. Is that how it works? So
Exactly.
if you, the better the better your position is, the better accommodation you have.
Exactly. I was trying to use an euphemism,
Euphemism.
but you use the vulgarity to talk about that.
Well, yeah, and when you first started to work on this site, did they put you in the house immediately, or did they put you in this big building with all the other
in the big building,
dudes?
exactly. In the big
So that's what
building,
you start. Everybody who's new goes into this big building and gets gangbanged
exactly.
every night.
I lived there for 2 years when I just came here for the first time. So
And then
after
what?
that,
After some time, when you gain respect and you have a couple of years under your belt, they then promote you to like this little house.
exactly. I like that expression, under your belt.
Well, it must have been like winning the lottery when you went from this big community building to your own little house. It must have been awesome.
Yes, it is great. But to each his own. There are people who like to live in this building, like to have just
I
a
think the
small
expression is
room.
each to their own.
To each their own.
Each to their own.
Each to their own. Okay. To each to their own.
But you don't say to each, you just say each to their own. But I honestly don't think that that's the best expression to use in that context. I would say that everyone's different,
Okay.
Some people like to, but each to their own. I think you're on the right track with that expression, but I'm not sure it just fits that well in this particular context.
Okay. So some
Sorry to burst your bubble.
Okay. So and some people like to live in the building, and some people like to live in the small houses. So
who would like to live in the building? Who would
there
prefer to be like?
Some people that like to live there. I don't know why.
What? It's like a building, like, and it's just rooms.
Exactly, rooms with a bathroom.
And what's it? It's like, so it's like a little apartment.
Exactly, like a tiny apartment.
Who would prefer that instead of a house?
Maybe because it is near the cafeteria, and the
Oh, lazy
houses.
people like that.
Exactly, and the houses are like 2 minutes in walking time from the
2 minutes
cafeteria. Walking distance from the cafeteria, or maybe 5
And in
minutes.
these little could you call them cabins or just small houses?
Like we call here it villages, like small
Okay, it's a village, yeah.
Village.
Do you have Wi-Fi in the village?
Yes, Wi-Fi. Yes, kitchen, bedroom.
And in your little house, when you go home for the weekend and you come back on Monday, do you go back to the same place or does it just
No, the same
rotate,
place.
or how does that work?
No, the same place. It's for you.
That's yours. That's your spot. You got the keys. No one's getting in there.
No, nobody's going into your room. You could have your whatever you want there.
No one's going to see the naked photos of the donkey porn that you have under your bed.
No. But I have all in the wall.
Of the donkey porn. Okay.
No. Just kidding.
And is there housekeeping? Do they come in and like during the day and clean it, or?
Yes, during the day, like in the morning, they went into the houses and they go. Oh, they go into the houses and they clean all the houses.
That sounds beautiful.
Exactly.
Sounds like you're living like in a hotel.
Is it a work interview or kind of?
Well, I'm looking for. I think you were doing well until you mentioned your donkey porn. I think you're really.
I didn't do that.
Considered as a top candidate.
You mentioned that.
I should get going, my friend. I've got a class now at 10.
Okay, my friend. So we will talk back. We will talk again soon.
We'll catch up very soon. Take care, mate. Thank you.
Okay. Bye now.